Well, here are onions and leeks. I've wrapped them up in wet paper towels because I got these a couple of weeks ago, and the roots don't last forever. Most of this is onions, and that's the leeks. Well, I replowed this and pulled some more leaves off, made it just a little bit wider. Once I counted everything, if it's 33 feet long, so if you did them every 6 inches, you'd have 66 in a row. I've got 200 to 280 onions and whatever's in the bundle of leeks, which looks like 40 or so. So if I do them at 8 inches, I could get 40 a row. And since the onions will grow, these might get 6 in a good condition, but here I'm happy if I get a 4-inch or maybe lucky get a 5-inch onion. But you can tell by how dark this soil is. See that? I just run a plow through it, up and back. Most people can't dig in their soil that deep. That little walk behind plow does a great job. So all I got to do now is the hard part, get down on my knees. And for somebody who's now 72 years old, that ain't the easiest job. I've got these little rubberized knee pads you lay on the ground and kneel on. That helps a little bit. And then if you crawl and don't have to get up and down so many times, you can get this planted. It's going to take a while. When you plant onions, you want to plant them about 1 inch, which is about the length of the last digit on a man's index finger. And you just want to make sure all the roots are under the ground. See, that one's been bent in half. You wouldn't plant that one. You want them healthy looking. You don't want these to be over the size of a pencil. If you have these over really a pencil or bigger, they generally won't bulb up and make a full-size onion. You want them this size. And you can tell that's about half a pencil. Some are smaller and some are larger. They did get dried out. The roots still look good, so hopefully they'll come and make it. When you plant leeks, what you want to do is plant them about 6 inches deep. Dig a trench 6 inches deep. Put the leek in there and then fill it half full of soil. So that would be that high above the ground. This would be about where the ground would be, and that's where the soil would be that you put in the hole, about 3 inches. Then as they grow, you slowly fill in the hole, because what you're going to eat is this part, and the more you have under the ground, the more this white part of the leek, which is considered more the usable part, you'll have. And then as it grows, since you have that much now, and you're going to end up with 6 inches, which is not bad on a leek, but then if you hill it up another 2 inches or more, then the sun won't get to it, and this will stay blanched white, and you could get an 8-inch leek. And planting these onions, since you've plowed your garden and the soil is soft, you can just stick your finger in there until it's 1 inch and stick the roots down in there, making sure they're all in the hole, and just cover it up, because this is the part that's going to make your onion, and you want that near the surface. Well, since these roots cling together, I'll give you a little tip. What you need to do is take the bundle in your hand and take out from the outside edge and drop them on the ground. And then when I just punch I'm going to do this left-handed, but I do it a lot better right-handed. All I do is take one of these, I take and move my finger through the soil, put it in the hole. Might not have had it on there, I'll do another one. It's hard to do this, but I just pull the soil back with my finger. I'm dropping the camera. I'll just do another one, so hopefully I can hold it at the same time. I just push it in the hole and close the soil up on it. Just drag my finger through it, stick it in the hole. It takes a little bit of a deal to be able to do it like this. You just want to squeeze it enough. I'm right-handed, so it's hard to do this, and it's hard to hold the camera with the lens, the viewfinder on the outside and see what you're doing. But some of these don't have roots on them. They get knocked off. And just pull this back, drop it in the hole, close it back up. And I lay them out here because, see, I plant over there first and then come back down here, and by the time I get to here, I don't have any. And I'll throw 3 or 4 over in that row, 5 or 6, however far I plan on reaching. I don't put strings out, I just start a row and finish it. It got a little wider right here, and I started the 5th row. These are a little close together, but you can 4 to 6 inches, and that's about what these are. The rows could be closer, but this is intensive gardening. I can grow stuff where you would have the space in the row. And this is 2/3 of the row, and I counted right there at 75, so there's well over 100 in a bundle. This is the first bundle, and right now I'm on 5 rows of them.